Hey. So I'm doing my morning walk, right? And I am thinking about what happened last night. So I wake up today and I tell Michael, I don't know what's in these. So I'm going to just be honest, right? My dumbass thought it would be a good idea for me to have a couple of these smart popcorn. Yeah, there's nothing smart about that popcorn. That was like a dumb move. Like that was a dumb move. That smart popcorn was stupid. And the reason why I'm saying that is because for people who may not know me, or people who may not know my backstory, or maybe haven't followed me for a long time, I have a history in I started this journey in recovery. So I started this journey getting off of drugs and alcohol. And so I can relate to the way, the reason why I can tell you that smart popcorn is not smart, and that there's something in that popcorn that causes an addiction response, that response that we need more, is because I have a history with drugs and alcohol. And I can tell you that what that popcorn did to me last night, like I don't know what it was that made me say, let me take that, put the response that I got from the popcorn was the same response that I get from food. Oh gosh, she's like blowing this out of proportion. No, sis, no. The reason why you can't stop that Sonic Coke, the reason why you can't stop those onion rings, the reason why you can't stop that Popeyes sandwich, or those French fries, or your favorite ice cream, is because there's something in it. You don't think the Food and Drug Administration have been doing enough studies that they know that we have some type of reaction to certain chemicals that keep us coming back? That popcorn fucked me up last night, to the point that I woke up this morning and I said, Michael, don't ever buy that popcorn again. That popcorn is the devil. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't like it in my house. The same way that I do for drugs and alcohol. It's the same reaction. I don't want it anywhere around me. And if I keep on with that popcorn, I might have to go to a meeting. That's how I felt about it. Like, fruits and vegetables don't do that to me. I don't get that. Oh, I just want one more. Ooh, one more. Oh, just give me one more. Oh, just one more time. That's it. The only time that I felt those type things was with the chemical reactions to drugs and alcohol. I remember the first time I did hard drugs. Now, I'm just keeping this all the way real, right? Like, that's what this journey is about for me. Like, I'm coming to you from the purest place of my heart. Like, if I have to cry to you to tell you how serious I feel right now, like, I'll cry to you if that's what you want. I remember the first time I did hard drugs. And I remember saying, this shit right here, this shit right here, this shit right here. Ooh, I can't mess with this stuff no more. Well, I went back for a second time. Dummy. And then a third time. And then a fourth time. And then I don't have a problem with it. I mean, I'm not buying it. I'm just going on the weekends to so-and-so's and they have it. And I'm just going to go hang out with them. And then I started hanging out with them a lot. And then, well, just $10. I'm just going to spend 20. Here we go. I'm just going to, yeah. Okay, so that's how it gets you. And if anybody who struggles with addiction, I'm not preaching to the choir here. This is some real shit what I'm talking about, okay? And only until I got into recovery did I realize how truly addicted I was. And only until I tried to get off the sugar did I realize how truly addictive it was. The same feeling that I got from the drug is the same response that my body gave me from the sugar. I had to go through withdrawal. I wanted it. I craved it. Yeah. It's the same response. And the only reason I could come to you and tell you that the smart popcorn was a dumb move was because I feel as though I almost I relapsed last night on the freaking popcorn. I ate the whole bag of popcorn. I ate the whole bag of popcorn. I couldn't stop. And it's the same feeling that I used to get when I would have to go through, the fast food joints over and over and over and over and over. The Food and Drug Administration is the same administration. The same people who are putting the drugs out on the streets. I mean, you do know that the bad neighborhoods with the drugs, they didn't go to Afghanistan and get the drugs themselves, right? Somebody put it in that neighborhood. And if you haven't even thought about that, it's time. They create the problem and then sell the solution. They put the heroin in the neighborhood, and then they put a methadone clinic on the corner. Come on, And then to get off the methadone, they give you Suboxone. Yeah. I have a history of recovery. I can speak on it. And I also have a history of food addiction. And I feel like I have a little bit. I can speak on that a little bit. It's scary to think that the things that they're putting in our food, they're drugs. Those chemicals are drugs. How do I know? Because when my son comes home from some far off place that he's eaten something that he shouldn't have, how do I know? Hey, boy, what you ate? Where were you? What did you eat? How do I know? Because I see the way he reacts. He left one way and came back a totally different way. The same way your mom knew you were drunk when you went to the bar and came back. So where you been, boy? Yeah. How do you know? Well, maybe I could play it off. Yeah, well, you can't. You're like this. Like I'm on this journey for healing for many different reasons. But I decided to get on this food stuff because I see that it goes together. It goes together. You can't stop eating the Buddha because there's something about that shit that is addictive. Your health is declining and you can't stop. You're like, no, it tastes so good. You're addicted to it, sis. I love you, but you're addicted to it, sis. You too, fellas, you're addicted to it. Like, I hate to be so blunt and, I don't really want to come off in this way, but if your belly's out to here, fellas, and you're looking 9 months pregnant and you can't see your ding-dong anymore, you're addicted to something. I'm sorry if I come off like she thinks she knows everything. No, I don't think I know everything. But I do know that the food is being poisoned in some kind of way that got me to eat a whole bag of smart popcorn last night. That was the dumbest move ever. I felt like I relapsed. And if somebody ever brings that shit into my house again, I'll be mad. We gotta do better. Please, they're killing us. We gotta do better. I love you guys. Peace.